Hi, how are you? I would like you to talk yourself, please.
Okay. Hi, my name is VÅRIN, and I was born in Norway on December 7th in 1998. So I'm 16 years old now. And in Norway, I live with my parents and one of my sisters. She's called Tuva, and she's 19 years old. I also have another sister called Vilde, and she lives in New York. My father is a rig leader, which means that he's one of the leaders in one of the oil platforms in Norway. And my mother, she's a writer, so she has written one novel and she writes people's life stories. I really love to ski. I've been skiing since I was a little child, and I also love traveling, and I feel grateful that I have the opportunity to travel a lot. And in my spare time, I'm mostly with friends, and I also sometimes go to the gym. Um, I love living in Norway because it's a beautiful country, but I want to live in New York when I get older. I don't know what I want to study yet, but at least I have time to decide.
Oh, great. I would like to talk about your culture, please.
Mhm. Norway is a monarchy with 5 million inhabitants, and 100 years ago it was a poor country with mostly fishery, farming, and some industry. But after oil and gas industry started in the 60s, Norway became one of the world's richest countries. Norway is a country with many different dialects, but all Norwegians share a culture based on common background and values. These values are primarily freedom and equality. There are less differences between people than in many other countries. One example of a typically Norwegian behavior is that people use the nature a lot. Hiking and skiing are very common activities, and it's said that Norwegians are born with skis on their feet. It's also common for Norwegians to have cabins, either in the mountains or by the sea. And we have many traditions like national costumes, which most girls and women and some men wear at the National Day and often in weddings or other big celebrations. And we have handcraft traditions like knitting and food traditions. But our country has, of course, become more and more international, both in ways of living, music, fashion, and food. And for example, Norwegians love taco, and most people have what we call Taco Friday. Some foreign people may say that Norwegians are difficult to get to know, but when you first get to know them, you will get loyal friends. Young people often meet at each other's homes instead of going out. Going out is very expensive in Norway. Cold climate and short days in the winter also makes people stay more at home than in many other countries. A typically Norwegian expression is to kose seg, which is difficult to translate, but it can be explained as having a good time or enjoying yourself. Norwegians are keen travelers and curious about other cultures. Traveling, TV, and immigration affects our culture, but many traditions are still strong.
Interesting. I would like to talk about your education in Norway.
In Norway, we start school at the age of 6, and we have 13 years of compulsory education. Primary school lasts 7 years, junior high school 3 years, and senior high school 3 years. And we learn English from the first grade, and in junior high school, we choose another foreign language, usually German, French, or Spanish. And we can also choose some other subjects in junior high school and senior high school. In senior high school, we choose between general studies or vocational studies. And those who choose vocational studies have to take extra subjects if they want to qualify for college or universities. And there are few private schools in Norway, and only 3% attend private primary schools, and 7% attend private high schools. And public schools are considered to keep the same level as private schools. And after high school, you can apply for college, universities, or vocational education. And all education in Norway is free, but after high school, you have to pay for the books.
Okay, thank you very much.
Bye.